I'm a few miles from the highway. I don't know if you guys just heard that siren. I am a few miles from the highway because I'm up here in the hills. It echoes. A lot of noise from down there echoes up into the hills. That's a... No, it ain't. Huh. I thought that was a natural break, guys. Or is it? It might be. Hold on. Let me zoom in on it. Yeah, that's a natural break. See, you can tell because it's, see how it's stripped out there, and that's the piece that it broke off from. That's a natural break. That's not Bigfoot related. But some of this might be. It just has a strange look about it. I just have to watch where I step. This is rattlesnakes and whatnot. Holes in the ground. Deer tracks. If you can see that. That's a deer track. I'm working my way over that way. But I'm looking at all the different things that are in here. Sounds like an airplane. Oh, that's a dead hole of some kind. Goes down in there. And it doesn't look like it's abandoned. So, looks like someone was poking a stick in there. The stick's still laying there. So. I'm looking back to see if I can see where I left my bag. Yep. I keep hearing things out of the ways. But I make a lot of noise coming in here too. This isn't the best terrain to be walking around on. There's another arch tree. Comes over and it's anchored down with that stuff there. There's one leaning up against this tree. They don't do a lot of teepee work here in Florida that I've noticed. they'll lean sticks up against trees. What else I wanted to look at? This one goes across. Is it naturally growing there and held down by this other one? Yeah. This one's loose. See? I can move this one. But it's holding this one down. And it goes across that arched one. Because this one's an arch. Comes over and it goes over that tree. But this one's going across it up there, holding that arch down. And this is holding this one down. Because this here, this tree right here, is loose on this end. And it didn't come off of anything here. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I gotta get the other hand. To the backs of my fingers. Mosquitoes are biting the backs of my fingers, holding the camera. Now, okay. I'll cut this out for you. All that. Whoa, what was that? I see movement back there. Could just be the breeze blowing this stuff around. Yeah, there is a breeze today. You can hear birds calling further out, but nothing real close here. And this is perfect bird habitat here. But you're hearing birds further out. Nothing right here. And like I've said before, humans don't factor into whether birds are chirping around in the trees or not. They do it around my house all the time. Okay. Trying to find the safest route to the direction I want to go. Without stepping on something I don't want to step on. This is a lot of pines in here. This is a grove of pine trees intermixed here. Some of them are pretty big. I'm trying to get over to what that tree is over there without stepping on something I don't want to step on. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is an area I kind of noticed 2 years, well, the first year I was back here. I've been wanting to come back, check it out. Didn't have it on film. I just walked back here. But I didn't come back this far. I'm curious to what's all back here. And I did find a bunch of archways. I'm definitely getting the feeling of being watched. The trail's out there. But I feel like I'm being watched from in that direction. This looks like an old pine tree here. And I'm working my way over towards. Yeah, looks like an old pine tree. It took out some other trees on the way down. There's another bent over tree. Woven into that tree. Huh. I think this one's bent because this tree's here. It took it out. And it knocked that one over. But this one's not a pine limb. This is, where did this come from? Oh, wait, there. Came from up there on that tree. Can you guys see that? Let's see, find it. See? Right there. That's where that limb came from. And it's laying behind the tree, and it came off of this side of the tree, which is really weird. So that's what that, oh, sorry, that's what that is. These are from this limb that came from up there. I'm not sure what happened to this pine tree. The bark is loose on it though. There's a whole bunch in there. But if I touch it, it's loose. You can see it's loose. And it's just falling off. There is holes in it. You can see there's little bore holes all over in it. Which is usually those pine borers. And they they can be detrimental to a tree. And it's possible that it weakened it to the point that it just snapped off in the wind. And as it was going down, it just blew the bark off. But it seems strange, it's laying a few feet that way from the stump that it broke off of. Usually they just go one way. The way the wind blows them down, or the way they fall down, they stay to one side of the tree. Not like behind it. I was just curious. I wanted to make sure. I don't know. It could have been lightning, but I believe it was pine borers. Did the work, and then the tree just couldn't stay standing anymore. It's a big tree. Goes way up that way. Looks like it took out a couple other trees. Okay. It's the way of the forest. I am so creeped out. Oh, I'm sorry. Showing you guys the ground again. Excuse me. Sorry for you trolls out there. I don't know. There's another hole in the ground. Another ground. That one doesn't. I don't know. Stuff is in the hole. I don't know if you guys can see. There's some branches down in there. So I don't know if it's being used or not. The ground looks fairly fresh disturbed up here, but sticks down there look to have been there for a while. Oh, creepy crawlies. I'm watching where I walk. Sorry. Just keep doing that to you guys. That's the wind. It's some other cracking sound that had me wondering. Wonder